SOS. I know they gon' remember me, cause I'm gon' leave a legacy.
Marsha.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Welcome to the SOS Show Live with Mary I Inspire Evans and
Marsha Easley.
First, let me tell y'all. Let's let the audience know. This show gonna be so organic, so the truth. Ladies, let me tell you something. We talking about Rest Your Cape, right, Marsha?
Yes.
Girl, I know a lot of y'all can relate to this. Before the pandemic, I wore that super cape, that the superpowers, hour after hour. Marsha, it almost killed me.
Okay.
I want to tell this backstory, Marsha. And I find myself today still struggling with taking that cape off. Because we have been raised to be resilient, strong Black women. And we get tired. And I'm very passionate about this, Marsha, because it literally almost killed me, right?
Okay.
Even today, Marsha, as I got here today, I started at 5 this morning. I said I got to meet with Marsha, and I'm still struggling, learning how to not overextend myself, learning how to say no, learning how to set boundaries. But when you've been doing it all your life, it's so hard. So I want to give just a little backstory, ladies, and thanks for watching. We got Benita is up. Thank you, Benita Myers. Hey, I just want to give a backstory, Marsha.
Hey, everybody.
I didn't even know that I had a problem, Marsha, until the pandemic came along, right? I was cool, everything fine. I'm doing my thing, running 3 businesses, the kids, the grandkids. When the whole world shut down, Marsha, I was so used to executing my powers and wearing my cape, helping everybody too. I didn't even know who I was because I had nobody to help, right? Marsha, for the first time in my life, I dealt with anxiety and depression. I didn't realize that I was living a life in disguise because I wasn't the person that I was living. I really lived this superwoman world, right? So, Marsha, I want to start a movement. I want to start a movement. Women, talk to me. Let me know, because I know it's many of y'all out there that has always played that superwoman role. And I want to speak on stages all over talking about the movement of, I want to flip the script and the message that have been delivered to us for years is a message about being a superwoman. Because a superwoman syndrome, the definition is we want to do everything. Not only do we want to do it all, we want to do it of excellence. We don't even want to make mistakes. We want to do it excellent, taking care of the kids, the grandkids, working out, going to work. Some of us have businesses. Some of them are taking care of our parents like yourself, Marsha. Girl, we got the exercising, trying to keep the body together, right?
Yes.
The affirmation cards, trying to get the mind together. Mindfulness workbook. We got the protein powder, trying to keep the body together. Girl, we trying to drink the water. And those about trying to cook healthy, cooking in the spirit. Girl, I can name a million things that we're trying to do. Marsha, what I'm saying is that we have to learn how to rest our cape and our superpowers. They're not meant to be used hour after hours. Now, I'm going to show you one thing, and Marsha, I'm going to let you talk. So part of my program that I'm doing, I'm going to do a subscription where women, every month, right, I'm going to be doing webinars and speaking on live. They'll get a subscription every month, Marsha, to help them when they get their workbook, right? A journal and a pen. Marsha, and you know coloring is supposed to be really good for you. A coloring book. Girl, with the beautiful crayons, you know, with our colors in there. Marsha, and incense is one of the ones that we get now. So
I need mine.
Movement, right? Every month you get a new subscription. You're not gonna know what's in it, and it's gonna be for you to relax. And different affirmation cards teaching you how to rest your cape. Now, if you were the young lady getting this, Marsha, it says take a slow, deep breath in for 4. Out. Talk to me, ladies. This is a dialogue. Tell me about your superwoman powers. What are you doing out there playing Superwoman, Marsha? Tell me about your superpowers, because I know you got a lot going on. Talk to us now.
I got superpowers, but they are diminishing. I think somebody brought the kryptonite in. It's kind of weakening my powers, and that's our problem right there. Because let me show you this. I help you, you help me. Not I help you, I help you, I help you. See, that's what I'm going through. Everybody, I'm helping everybody. Nobody's helping me. And like I say, we keep stuff transparent on here. The other day I was just driving. Stuff was going on in my head. I was worried about my mom. I was worried about things going on in my household. It was just a lot of stuff that was going on, Mary. And I got to the point, then I got these calls from the doctors and they said, you got this going on, you got that going on. And I was like, Mary, I started driving. I said, now who going to help me do this? Who going to take care of me? I take care of everybody else. And I thought, who would actually take care of me? And I had a little breakdown there. I started crying because everything is always on me. And, you know, I've just been learning. I try. I'm still haven't, got it right yet, but I still have to stop putting me. I got to start putting me first and tell everybody else, y'all on hold. I'm talking about the children. Only person that got me right now is my mama, because she, I got to help her. But everybody else, who can I call when I need help? Because everybody think I'm the Bank of America. They think I'm an ATM machine. They think I'm not ever tired. And it's just really, really hard sometimes. So we got to stop. It's got to stop somewhere. And I got to get myself together on that. Get a little bit more organized.
Marsha, it's so true. And Miss Vanita says, I am learning to step back, just realizing I am exhausted mentally, taking a pause. Yes. Miss Vanita, that is such a great statement. I've always been known to be that strong, resilient woman.
I'm almost in tears thinking about it.
Yes, and Marsha, that's how I was telling you. I said I wasn't gonna cry on this show, but Marsha, during the pandemic, I lost 2 businesses after 23 years, and like I say, I was wearing this cape. I worked 24/7. I was a workaholic, Marsha. I didn't realize so much was going on in my little life and in my mind until we couldn't go anywhere, and I had so much time to sit with myself, Marsha. When I tell you anxiety and depression, I had never experienced it, right, Marsha? I literally, I was in a really bad place, right? So, I packed up, I moved to Atlanta, and people say, well, you can't run from your problems. And I say this all the time. I wasn't running from my problems, but I needed a different space, a different scenery. I needed to be alone. I needed to get away from everyone. It's like when you hear the story about the caterpillar going into the cocoon, right? It comes out a butterfly, right? Emerges out. Atlanta was my cocoon. It was hardening on the outside and I was healing in the inside, Marsha, and I had to be alone to heal and to do that. Meaning leaving my family behind. Nobody knocked on the door. Nobody knew. And then they knew my address, but I just needed all of that space. And it's one of the best things I could have did because, Marsha, I was suicidal. I was going through so much and I couldn't let my family know what was going on because I was Mary, that strong one. I took care of everybody. I was like, I took care of everybody. And I believe that's why I'm so passionate about starting a movement. And let me tell you this goes for men too. A lot of men carry on a lot of roles as well. Now we talking about the women because I'm a woman, but men also, I have seen and watched my brothers and my husband and my nephews. Black men have it hard too, but it's a different type of hard. You know what I'm saying? And today we are honoring the women, but we salute you Black men that's out there doing your thing too, because I know it's hard for you guys as well. Matthew Smith, wow, this was a major thing that came to a head today. I knew better leading up till now. Here I am, used up. I got hit with the kryptonite too. I say it, Matthew, all the time. Do not let your superpowers become your kryptonite because it will take all your strength. And when it's time, Marsha, to pour into yourself, you don't have the strength to do that. because you're
Right.
so tired of taking care of everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Marsha, what would you say one of your biggest things is learning to say no? Gary, say me too.
Hey, Gary. Yeah. Wait.
Thanks.
Okay. What did you say, Mary?
What do you think? And Gary, we'll ask the man too. What do you think? First of all, when you talk about the superwoman syndrome, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when I talk to our Black women, sometimes white women that follow, like, why all women go through things? No, us Black women, there's a whole different going through things. You understand what I'm saying? It's not about being prejudiced. We is a whole, like, you can't even tell me nothing about. I'm sorry.
Yes.
You can't. What do you think, Marsha, was your biggest problem when it came to, was it that you didn't know how to say no, or you just felt obligated? Like, I was the oldest, I felt obligated. I've been taking care of my little brother and sister all my life, and I actually think my mother programmed me. What do you think? And what was your issue, like in a lot of other Black women? Like, why do you think we have that behavior?
I think my biggest problem was like not being able to say no. I've always took on projects, took on things that I know, and I'm talking about projects that could be a person or something else that I need to just be doing in life, and just taking on all these projects because I feel like I can fix stuff. But what everybody tell me, and just like I got going on right now, a lot of things, I need to learn how to delegate things. I don't need to be trying to take on everything myself. Get somebody else to do this. Get somebody else to do that. Even though they say that, Mary, I know it's easier said than done, because everybody is not going to have the same vision, the same energy, the same focus that you have.
Right.
So trying to say, let these people do this, let these people do that, and they're not stepping up to the plate. What can you do? It would make life easier for me, for you, for everybody, but delegating that power, delegating tasks.
And I'm going to tell you something after I read Elder, thank you for listening. Sometimes God puts us in a cocoon so we can become a beautiful butterfly.
Yes, Lord.
When I tell you, I do believe that, right?
Yes.
I do believe that if I had not experienced what I experienced, losing the business after 23 years, when I tell you I was a workaholic, I didn't take sleep serious. Only thing I focused on was leaving a legacy, building generational wealth. I do believe that if God had not put me through what he did, I still would be doing that same thing. And Marsha, I was killing myself.
Yes.
Same here, Charlene says.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. And Matthew Smith, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching.
And Mary, I had a person tell me, one of my friends told me, they say, Marsha, are you getting any sleep? And I'm like, no. Well, how much sleep are you getting? I said, maybe 2-3 hours. Well, girl, you need some sleep. Mary, that is so much easier said than done. Once again, I get in that bed. I have my every intention to go to sleep, but in my head, oh, you need to be doing this. You need to be doing this. You got to get this done. You got to get that done. That's so my head. So until I get that clutter out of my head, I'm not going to really be able to rest. I think once everything, my house, my bills, my business, my foundation, when I get that together, I think that's when I will really be able to get some rest.
So, Queen, I'm gonna share something with you.
Mm-hmm.
I keep hearing you say, "Easier said than done." Marsha, when you hit rock bottom in your health, physically and mentally,
yeah,
it's easier doing than said.
Okay.
As I went through my anxiety, my depression, Marsha, all my hair fell out. I started having eczema. I had never had high blood pressure in my life. High blood pressure. I was having problems with my stomach, digesting my food.
Mm-hmm.
So when you go through it like that, you'll stop with that easier saying than doing stuff, because that's what I used to say all the time as well. But when you hit that space where you say, I have to stop doing this shit, excuse my language, I have to, because it's killing me, you'll change your mindset and you'll change the words that you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes, like he just mentioned earlier, sometimes God puts us in a cocoon so we can become that beautiful butterfly. And that's what happened. It changed the whole game when you don't even want to go on anymore. So now it's so easy. Marsha, I get calls now for some people. They be like, Mary, can you? I say no. They like, you don't even know what I had to say. And I start laughing. I say no unapologetically. I'm just like first, period. Self-care, working out, eating healthier, because it almost killed me. Once you get to that point and you get really sick, you'll be like, oh, it's real easy for me to say no. Talk to us, y'all. This is a dialogue, not a monologue. Talk to us. So you don't want to be superwoman. Where's our superwoman? Where are super? Are you ready to rest the cake, sis? Are you ready to rest the cake? I am saying, Marsha, let me tell you something. Prior to, I say 3 months ago, as I was branding myself, it was like F the cape. Like, Marsha, I was really angry at the cape. Like, I felt like the cape caused all of my problems, right? So, Marsha, I'm going to put her, I had consultation. She said, Mary, listen to this, Marsha. You don't really mean after cape. I said, Lester, I do. I don't want to have anything to do with it. I don't want superpowers. I don't want anything. She said, everything that you went through, you made it through it because of your superpowers in your cape. So you don't want to, Marsha, literally, I want to just burn the cape. I'm done. She says, Mary, what you were having problems doing is having discernment when to execute your powers and when to use your cape. You used your cape 24/7 trying to help everybody and help everyone. So no, learn how to put your cape away. And I said this I was speaking on the stage last month. Throw the cape on your back and say, this is not my fight today, and walk away.
All right.
So it's not about F the cape. It's about having discernment when to use your cape. And when you get that part, Marsha, your whole life changed. I have to sit back and watch things happen that I would have never let happen. Yeah. As long as it's not killing you, you figure it out. Because people will make their problems your problems every single day, as long as you let them.
Well, you just better preach, Miss Mary. Just go ahead on and preach, lady. Miss Lyon said for her, it's being a people pleaser. And that's I was always that too. Oh, I was so guilty of that. I got to the point now that I'm like, I don't even care anymore like that. It's not about me pleasing people. But
listen, the game is over. Marsha, the game is over. And she's in Atlanta, she can feed me. Gary was here. Listen, not only that, Marsha, when we say, sometimes, do you know when we saving others, it was something that was their destiny God wanted them to go through. It was their own karma sometimes. And we just all in the mix saving everybody. Girl, bye, please. I am a different person. Gary says, amen. Lisa, you know what I'm talking about, Lisa. Rest that cape.
Yes.
Rest that cape. Marsha.
Yes, ma'am.
We are getting older, Marsha, and we just can't keep doing it like we're doing it. We just can't. So I'm very excited to put together live. I'm gonna come to Michigan to do them. I was in Arizona a month ago talking about Rest the Cape. And I just want to bring sisterhood together. I'm doing a retreat in 2 weeks, a ladies retreat. And like I said, it's a movement for me. We're just going to learn how to rest the cape. And not only will your family have some conflict with you resting your cape because you're setting boundaries and you're saying no and you're not doing all of those things, you're going to lose some friends. You're going to have some family to talk about, oh, she's not the same person. Show not supposed to be. And you shouldn't be the same person either that you were last year, because we should be learning and we should be growing. So guess what people are going to do? They're going to have something to say. So you be ready for that, because they so used to Marsha, that old Marsha that they can get to do anything. So you have to realize your husband might have some problems, your fiance, your family. I'm ready for it all.
Funny.
Vanita, I ain't burning the cape. No, Vanita, don't burn the cape. That's what I was trying to say. Don't burn the cape, because you never know when you're going to need the cape. Fold the cape, Vanita, put it away, because you never know when you need that cape. That was my attitude, though. Burn the cape. Vanita, we're not burning the cape. We're going to store the cape away, so when we need it for our own powers, we can go back and get it and keep rolling and keep flying. Lisa Hollis, I can't roll like that. Stay active. What I can't save everyone, What's the bottom say, Marsha?
I need my rest too.
Okay.
I need my rest too.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. That's all.
I need. Can't say everybody.
Yes, we have a couple more comments. They coming in. Marsha, she's beautiful, smart, and intelligent. Yes, she is, Gary. Marsha, yes, look at that smile. All right, sis. Marsha, girl, you had me bounce.
We got it, girl. We got this. We can do this.
Yes, we can. Lisa, ever. So what? Give me my money. Right. That's what I'm talking about.
Get yours, and tell everybody else to get theirs. That's the thing. They want you to get yours, and then you give you some of yours. No, get yours. That's it.
So the bottom line is that we are learning. We're going to have discernment when to execute our powers and when to rest our cape. But Lisa, don't burn the cape. Put the cape up, because you might have to put it on. But don't let those same powers become your kryptonite. Right. Wayne, Philadelphia is in the building, and we appreciate you. Yes. So Marsha, I'm gonna let you wrap the show up. I said what I had to say. Rest that cape and your superpowers.
And I can't rest man right now because I'm just putting this out here right now because next week, anybody in the Pontiac, Michigan area, I'm doing my autism walk. April is National Autism Month. I am an autism advocate. I have an autistic son who is 33 years old. I've been doing, this is my third walk. I want people to come out. It's a community event. I want everybody to come out. It's going to be music. It's going to be food. It's going to be entertainment. And y'all need to come on out here and support it. This is Autism Awareness Month. Let's support those who can't help themselves. That's what it's all about. That's the kind of help I'm talking about. Let's help those who can't help themselves. That's it. That's how I'm wrapping it up.
Well, Marsha, listen. Guys, anytime y'all want to be on the show, y'all reach out to us because we just want to have fun. Any topics you want to hear, let's talk about it. But Marsha, I want to ask you, I see why you're not worried about resting your cape because you got enough liquor in the back of you. Girl, I'm about to die. I say, no, she not on her live. You got what? She got...
I got the bar.
Marsha got enough liquor behind her. Marsha, why are we on the live? You sit behind your bar?
Well, because we keep it real, right? We
do. We keep it real, girl. I was looking at you talking about resting my cape, and I said, boy, I can use a little of that wine back there.
We just keep it real, that's all. Let me tell you, most of us got dust on it because I don't even drink like that, but I don't think it could get old. But hey, anybody want to come have a shot with me?
If I was in Michigan, I'm telling you right now, I see that wine back there, got some good little stuff back there. Well, guys, as always, thank you for listening. We're so grateful. If you think this show can help somebody, please like, share, and we'll see you next Wednesday. Same time, same place.
Hey, Lisa. All right, then.
Talk about coming to visit us. Come on to the show.
Please do. We want to see your face in the place. Bring your face up in there, okay?
Yeah, we grateful, Marsha.
Bye-bye.
Thank y'all for listening. See you next week.
Bye-bye.
Yes,